Welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat, and we are live. Yes, what an absolute cracker. Beterbiev or Beterbiev, whatever you want to call him, because everyone gets it wrong, versus Bivol. We are going for the second one. This is it. This is the fight we've been looking forward to. I've got my brother Jam with me. I've got Mr. Neutral, as always, in his ever-growing corner, and Mr. Harrison Ferris. Thank you very much for joining me, boys. And we are on already. The last crescendo. What a build up to this one. We are still, this is like round 13, isn't it, lads? Surely.
I was just about to say that, actually. They've started exactly where they left off, really, a couple of months ago. Both of them already just in that high class feel out process, both trying to just find a little bit of edge. I think both of them, and especially Bivol this time around, knows that they've got to start a little bit quicker. If Bivol thought he lost, it was because the early rounds kind of slipped away from him. He needs to be the one to dictate proceedings here early. If you let Beterbiev get into a higher rhythm than him, it's going to be very difficult to get those early rounds back.
So if I ask you all quickly, who did you think won the last one, Jam?
I did draw, bro.
Okay. Mr. Neutral?
Oh, Bivol by a round. I wasn't unhappy with the draw.
Harrison?
Yeah, I went Bivol by a round as well, but the draw was fine, and Beterbiev by a round was okay as well.
Yeah, there was no robbery. It was just one of them close fights where anyone could win.
Yeah. No, definitely. Right, so here we are. Beterbiev has come out a lot quicker in this one, flicking the jab out. The come forward aggressive style, as we expected. Has he aged since the last one? Probably not, because he seems to be like vintage. This guy, he seems to be getting better. And Bivol is going to have that counter punch approach, but will attack when he gets the opportunity. What's your predictions going into this one, Jam?
Bivol, take it on points, bro.
Cool. Mr. Neutral?
Draw.
Harrison Ferris.
Going for the draw.
That's living up to the name Neutral, isn't it?
Mr. Neutral, indeed.
It's a sharp fence. It's a sharp fence.
I think Bivol steals this one, and he's had a fantastic first round here as well. His jab has been deadly in the first couple of minutes here. Nearly every single one he's thrown has landed. Very good
going
stuff.
straight through the guard, isn't it, Harrison? It's going straight through the guard. It goes to the left, then opens him up with a right straight through the guard. It's looking beautiful.
I really like what I've seen here from Bivol so far. Yeah.
His
equally,
skill set.
Beterbiev's aggression here has been very, very sound in the first couple of minutes as well. It unsurprisingly is a very hard first round to score this, because Beterbiev's been aggressive, but I've loved Bivol's jab here in the first round. And it's interesting to see how these rounds are going to be scored as well, because there was so much made of the first fight and how they were scored. So interesting to see, is aggression going to be favored? Is the boxing and accuracy? It's going to be fascinating to find out.
And how everyone viewed,
guys, what say you?
How everyone viewed that first one, wasn't it? How everyone viewed that first one, because obviously a lot of people thought the Beterbiev come forward style was what was really liked, and yet actually a lot of people thought Bivol had won it. So it was one of those, wasn't it? For me,
those reasons that
I thought Beterbiev won the first one, and I thought he was going to win this one by stoppage. So let's see.
I mean, Alex, yourself and Alex are absolutely right. This is exactly like round one in the first fight. Beterbiev coming forward and Bivol just counter-punching him. Shots coming in from the sides. I think he's more versatile than Beterbiev, but Beterbiev, he's still, when he hits him, you can just see the power. And again, it's for me, it's just going to be an absolute rerun.
It's a force, isn't it? It's so much force in that.
It's the immovable object against the unstoppable force, Joel. They just clash, and when they come together, it's beautiful.
But this is the beauty, isn't it? This is why we love this fight.
And because of the amicable respect that. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Box Nation have just said that Joseph Parker's called out Dubois and Usyk straight after the fight.
Oh, well, why not?
As he should.
You would.
Why not? He should have had Dubois anyway, shouldn't he? So.
Bivol got rocked there by Beterbiev.
Great
Bivol
shot
was
from
hurt
Beterbiev.
there.
Right, but that superior movement gets him away. This is the problem Artur has with Bivol. It's usually, if he's going to hurt Bivol, it's single shots only, because Bivol's that quick.
and
he
he's
gets out of the
active,
way.
isn't he? He's just constantly active. You can't really pin him down, you know.
Yeah. Bivol's a better version. This is like Ortiz and Madrimov, but a better version of Madrimov, if you understand that.
I think also the thing that works in the favour is the fact that Beterbiev obviously had the injury concerns and was out quite a bit before this previous fight.
Yeah,
So
the
that's
knee
where
injury.
I lean a little bit more towards Beterbiev, only in the fact that now we've got a near 100%, if not 100% Beterbiev,
Yeah.
which was a beast in the first fight. Do you know what I mean?
He can't have no excuses if he loses. You know, he's had a full camp. The knee injury has healed even more. But mate, he's looking exactly the same, still solid, still coming forward. But one thing I've noticed in these first 2 rounds, Bivol's output is far better than when he started.
I had that noted as an absolutely crucial thing for Bivol. I just think that it wasn't. He didn't not throw enough in the first fight, but if he throws a little bit more here and he just looks that bit more active in the closer rounds, that can really work in your favor. And I think that's a really good point you make there.
That's the swing. Yeah.
These are the little analytics that he said he made when he was studying the fights. He said, I watched it 12 times and, there's things I could improve on. And obviously he's trying to do that now.
And this is cracking work from Bivol in the final minute of the second round.
Beautiful
After Beterbiev landed some great shots.
Cross, left cross.
Great work. But Beterbiev is coming back nicely here, but I've loved Bivol's output in the first 2 rounds. This second round, big 30 seconds coming up here because this is going to be really difficult to score.
Really?
I think we're going to find this in pretty much every round, Harrison.
Yeah. I've had this issue for 14 rounds now.
This is the killer, isn't it, of these 2 guys? And I think, this absolutely nails it. They are both great as each other. No one deserves to lose.
It's so easy to like both of these fighters, isn't it? Because
of
the quality that they offer.
They've just both got so much to offer and something different to offer. That it makes them beautiful both to watch, doesn't it? So
it's boxing at its best, and you just can't separate them.
I think it's a Beterbiev.
Scoring that round.
I've gone
Bivol second.
Bivol first, Beterbiev second.
Okay.
I've got it 2-0.
I've got Bivol
2-0. I've got 2-0 Bivol.
Yep, same as me, Harrison.
2-0 to Bivol for me as well, but that is a swing round already in the second.
Yeah.
So just go with the Beterbiev.
You love those swing rounds, don't you, Harrison?
It gets you out of bother because if you agree to both sides, you can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Put it this way. It's the way of getting round Jam's draw round, isn't it? You can't pick a draw, but you can have a swing round.
We don't allow it. We don't allow it on boxing.
You can have a swing, but you can't have a draw.
I hate 10-10.
What do you do then, Jams, if you have a 10-8-1 and a 10-8, if they both knock each other down? What do you do then?
Then it's a 9-0, so I allow that.
Yeah, that's a bit different, but a 10-10.
It's an 8-0.
I don't allow with no knockdowns.
Yeah.
Rounds, draws. Don't allow it, mate.
Fair shout, neutral. Fair shout.
But the judges don't score draw rounds either, so you know what I mean. It's pointless.
All they do.
When they do, it's false.
They do.
Yeah, but it's false when they do. That's what I mean. There's always a winner if you look close enough.
Yeah, Chris Mannix has agreed with you, so it must be right.
Yeah, Bivol 2018.
It must be right. That'll be right. Chris Mannix.
Beterbiev's 2 up as all I've learned now.
Beterbiev fights exactly the same way for 21 fights in a row. He has never changed.
Yeah, this is nice range boxing from Bivol. That was another thing I wanted to allude to, is whenever there's a bit of space between them, and it isn't often, I think Bivol finds the gaps really nicely. Yeah. But what happened a lot in the first fight was Bivol was allowed to come back in close again, and then his power shots from in close were what won him a lot of the rounds in the first fight. So it's interesting to see how much of a gap there's going to be in long sustained periods tonight.
Yeah. When he kept him at mid-range in fight 1, I felt he had far more success.
Mm-hmm.
I felt in round 8 when he switched to an engagement role with Beterbiev, that's when he started to lose rounds.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous to do that with Beterbiev, isn't it? Yeah. Let's be perfectly honest.
You're seeing more of this here now. Bivol.
He's backing up Beterbiev now. He's still got to be careful Beterbiev.
Bivol's got this comfortably at the moment.
Bivol on his ring walk. Bivol on his ring walk looked knackered, but then it just
Oof.
Maybe that's just his face. I don't know.
Yeah, he already looks like he's been in a fight, doesn't he? With them
Yeah.
patch on his eyes.
They
He looks
look,
like he's
yeah,
already
look
been in a brawl.
bruised, didn't they?
Nice.
He looks
This is
bruised.
nice
does.
from Bivol.
A real fighting man. He's a real fighting man.
What Arthur's good at in the final minute of
Those shots
a
by Bivol,
round
beautiful.
is the
Mm.
pressure.
Lovely combos, mate. Left, right,
beautiful.
and over the top.
Oh my
Beautiful work.
goodness, this is a clinic against
Well,
the master.
We know we're going to get a trilogy, don't we? If Bivol wins this,
Absolutely. So the way does
And
that
we
leave
should.
David Benavidez?
His ring moving here is absolutely sublime, Dmitry Bivol. He is moving.
he's
at
up the
free
game,
will
isn't he?
here.
100%. He's
But did he
made the
improve his
adjustments that he
conditioning?
needed to make.
I
He
think
needed to
Benavidez
improve
moved up
that
to cruise
conditioning
neutral
from
and fights Verdo, I reckon.
That's a good shout, John.
Some
I
long
think
work
he
here from
does. I
Bivol
think he
again.
does.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he's getting straight
beautiful.
through the middle, isn't he?
Look
Straight
at that
through.
counter punching. 3-4 shots straight
Got a
down
nice
the
right hand
guard.
from Beterbiev for the first time in the
Yeah.
round. That was nice. And a good
Oh,
body
you
shot
know-
as well. He's finishing the round strongly here.
Oh, Bivol's
is-
hurt.
This is what he does. He finishes the
fighting
round
back.
so strongly.
Great
But
trading
Bevel
from
has
both in
done
the
the
final
work
10
in the
seconds.
first 2 minutes.
Beterbiev's
let's be
got a
honest,
cut
guys.
on top of his head.
What an
Top of his head,
exchange
right-hand
from
side.
Bevel.
Great boxing.
Beterbiev's got a cut on the top right-hand side of his head.
Can I just say though,
Turkey
Bivol looked
straight,
like
giving it claps up. He's giving it
Biv-
claps up.
Bivol looked
Bevel.
like he stumbled to that corner at the end because he
Did he?
got hit big time at the end of
Yeah.
that. There was
They
a
both
big
did. It
shot
was
in there
a
at the end.
beautiful
How do you guys
exchange
scoring it?
between the two of them. But
But what I
Bevel
will
got
s-
a 1-2 in. And as Beterbiev was returning, it was a beautiful. And there's a wee cut now on Beterbiev's eye, top of his eye.
Yeah, it looks like it's just above the right eye.
Just to the side, I think, hopefully, as well. It doesn't look like it's going to impact his vision too badly.
But
Yeah,
look
it'll
at this
be nothing that
exchange
affects
on
it. I think
the.
it was from that overhand right there after the jab. It was a
Yeah, it's
beautiful
just
punch.
There's that. One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Sublime.
Then back comes Beterbiev.
Beautiful
There,
combination.
not missed it, short range. Look at that.
Dmitry
4
Bivol looks
5
on point
punches.
here. He looks on point.
If there's two
Can
keys
he
to
keep
victory,
up?
we're going to be a higher output and to keep a good range. He's doing both exceptionally well here. But Beterbiev's done the right
Exceptionally
thing
well.
here at the very start of the fourth round, coming closer in.
Oh, look at him
He
already.
definitely ended that third though. He
Oh,
definitely
slot-
upped it, didn't he? Towards the
Clubbing
end.
right hand for Beterbiev.
This is the thing. That power of Beterbiev is, it's Bevel's
Kryptonite.
kryptonite.
It just shows you how hard it is for Bivol to win this fight because Beterbiev's not going to allow you to do that for 12 rounds. He will close
This
the
is
gaps. He will put that pressure on you.
He's
He's
got to
probably the best in
hurt
the
him.
world at him.
Yeah. If he can match Beterbiev's power and stun him back, then, this guy's just going to keep on marching towards you.
Yeah, and I don't think Bivol's a particularly hard puncher either. Like, I don't think Beterbiev has a lot of respect for the power coming from Bivol.
Nice
It's
jab
his
work from
accuracy.
Bivol in this round.
It's
He's
Bevel's
looking good,
accuracy
Dmitry.
is spot on.
The jabs just going beautifully down the middle every time, isn't it?
His
He's
time,
yeah.
yeah,
making
his timing's
Beterbiev miss
flush.
as well. He's making him swerve and miss. He's making him look quite foolish at the moment.
Because the thing is,
The
in
ra-
that last round, Bivol controlled the majority of it, and you saw about 20 seconds of Beterbiev's, onslaught.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
Bivol's
Here it
to
comes.
31 of
Last
Beterbiev.
minute and a half. Beterbiev through 3 rounds, 31 landed against 46 as Bevel, so he's behind for me quite
Yes.
easily. But he's going to start turning the screw now,
yeah,
especially
second
the
half
second
of the
half
fight,
of
innit?
this round. Yeah,
Second half of the fight, he turns, doesn't he? He just
he
knows how
can't
to.
let Bevel get a command and lead.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that Usyk style, isn't it? Usyk does it where he just turns a screw, and then you just can't do anything. He just seems to have
Yeah.
that output that you just can't deal with.
Beterbiev's come
that-
on really nicely here in the fourth round.
He's not a shepherd. He shepherds his opponent towards the corner, whichever way he goes, Bevel. If you go to that corner, right, I'm going to take you to that corner. Constantly cutting off the ring and then landing those power shots on Bevel, whether it be the gloves or the body. But this is a round that's severely going towards Beterbiev for me in this round.
Yeah, this is Beterbiev's best round of the four so far with 20 seconds to
Absolutely.
go. He's pressured nicely. He's
Although
had some good
He's letting
sharp
Bevel
shots.
get a few shots off now.
hmm
Yeah, I'd say the last 20, 30 seconds,
Yeah.
Bivol's come into it, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming into it. But,
But we're never going to have a clear 3-minute round one way or the other, I don't think, between
No,
these two, because they're just
never.
too well matched. But it's about how much you do in those 3
he
minutes to try and win
stumped
the
up
round.
here with a left cross.
Great shot from Bivol, yeah.
Oh, what a shot from
wow.
and
Great
again.
shot late on.
Bivol stands up him like,
Oh
yeah,
my
what?
God!
He's
Yeah,
up for
yeah,
it.
yeah,
He's up for
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
How
Oh,
you
man, I
scoring
had
that
to
one,
give
guys,
that-
in the fourth?
I've got to give that to Bevel.
Yeah, same.
The
Harrison?
judges are going to remember them memorable shots in that round, and when he stunned Beterbiev in that at the end of that round, the last 20 seconds, and Beterbiev is in his corner now, closing his eyes. He's getting
He
marked
looks like
up.
he's felt something he's not expecting.
I've gone Beterbiev in that round for the first
Yeah,
time. I
same
just think
here.
he
You
did
got
some
Beterbiev.
really nice
What about
work
you,
in the first
Jolski?
few minutes.
Yeah, Beterbiev.
So
I'll give it a Bevel.
Is that Beterbiev Bivol 3-1 to you or 2-2?
I've got it
3-1.
2-2, I think.
I've got it 3-1.
I've
Yeah,
got it
Joel's got it
4-0.
2-2.
That's how far. That's how the perspectives differ amongst four people watching at the same time. You know, you look for different things and you score for different things, but this is, and the judges reflect that, as you saw in the last one, 19-10, 14-14, 15-13, the other way. You know, it's just crazy perspectives, isn't it?
But it's
Yes.
okay to be wrong, neutral. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
It's okay to be
Yeah.
wrong.
The only one I've been wrong tonight is Madrimov.
Chris Mannix has got it 38 apiece. So he's got it the same as Joel and Harrison. Me and Neutral have got it 3-1 Bivol.
Oh, I've got it
I've got-
3-1 to Bivol.
I've got it 4-0.
Oh, sorry,
Bevel.
I thought you went 2-2 as well.
I haven't given Beterbiev a round yet,
Oh, why am I still
But
with
that's-
Chris Mannix?
but that's just me.
Joel and Mannix are in love, bro.
He was
Yeah,
winning
you're
that
on a
round for me up
LinkedIn.
until the
That's-
last
that's-
45
Right.
seconds.
That's a different show. That's a different show.
A different
Ah.
show for a different mood.
Some really nice shots from Beterbiev here in the fifth.
Yeah,
going
he's
on
that
really
body.
nicely as well.
Working the
Come
body
out punching
again,
in
isn't
this
he?
round. He's
Yeah.
come out punching in this round with Beterbiev.
I think that's the way he's going to break Bivol, is go to that body. Because he didn't go to the body a lot in that first fight. And I just think
Bivol doesn't
you've
allow
got
you,
to
though.
somehow slow Bivol. And that's your only, going to the body, but then going back up top afterwards. You've got the power, haven't you, to break a guy. So the body's always a great option, isn't it?
It's
Biv-
just
Bivol-
a very... Sorry, on you go.
I was just going to say, Bivvol's meeting him in the ring here for the first time in the fight. Really, he's been
Yeah,
bouncing
he's
off the side of the
engaging.
canvas, and we seen something similar with this around round 7, round 8 in the first fight, and it ended up playing into Beterbiev's strengths here. So, just
Yeah.
interesting to see what Bivvol's going to do when they do meet in the middle here, because I think if Beterbiev's output is high, it's not going to be good for Bivol. I think he wants to try and stay out on the outside for now, just pick his shots better, be quick on his feet. I just don't think this works in Bivol's favor.
Bivol does look like he's starting to bruise a little around the eyes as well now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feeling the shots of Beterbiev. I certainly would.
This is where Bivol wants the fight, just keeping it out wide, just keeping Beterbiev a little bit away
Yeah.
from him. I think it's better for him. This is a close round. It's a really close round.
Good shot there by Bivol, though.
Yeah, left cross. Caught him with a check. Oh, beautiful right, straight down the pipe. These are the
feeling that
shots that the
jab,
judges are
Beterbiev.
going to remember, because the jabs from Beterbiev are few and far between.
I tell you, if Beterbiev
Swinging a miss
landed
from
that-
Beterbiev.
Well, he took his head off.
That right hand there. Couple of seconds
Good
behind
check
you,
right
that-
from Beterbiev.
He's landing the shots now, boys.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, nice
Fucking
jab.
Bivol up.
Good follow through as well from Beterbiev. He's having a nice finish to this 5th round.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
meeting in the
starting
middle
to
again.
down, isn't he?
Another good shot. Yeah, but
Good
definitely
body shot as
Beterbiev
well.
round,
Nice
yes.
right hand.
Oh, what a right hand.
Oh,
And
big
another.
shot. Big
These
shot
are big
on
shots
Bivol.
from Beterbiev.
Yeah, he's starting to say you're not running away with these.
Oh,
Oh,
Big
again
round.
with a right hand.
Big round for Beterbiev.
Oh.
there.
Definitely a better beat.
Is Bivol taking a round off here? Is he? Yeah, he was. Just in his face there. He took that round off.
I think he did, but almost paid the dividends
When-
for it.
when
because he
you,
almost got knocked out.
When you look at Beterbiev's head, it's more like a scuff, isn't it? Where the gloves come across, it looks like a
Yeah.
burn,
It's
doesn't
a
it?
gash,
More than
it's like a scratch, like a
Yeah.
big scratch.
it's almost like a burn, isn't it? Where you've caught someone with the leather, and it's
That's
kind
probably
of
the wrist, you know,
Probably
the tape
on
around
the
the glove.
the
tape
inside
around
of
the
the
glove,
glove,
really scratches
yeah.
it up.
It's almost sheared the top layer of skin, almost, doesn't it? And you've got that red
lovely
patch.
shot from Bivol though on the replay. Beautiful right hand from Bivol. Left
I have
jab,
to say
though,
bang, right on the button.
Beterbiev landed the sweeter shots, though, didn't he? Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant.
In that
Beautiful
way,
work from both men. To be fair, this is why it's the best fight in boxing. For the purists, this is complete and utter
Jam, I
pedigree
just
one
think
boxing.
I just think it's the best fight in boxing. If you actually said to someone, "Watch boxing for the first time, watch these guys." I think
but
this
you'd never
just
ever get this fight if it
symbolises.
weren't for Turkey Al Sheikh putting his paper in, because this fight
is
would
it.
never generate enough money for anyone else to put it on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So we're blessed to have it twice. We are so blessed by Turkey Al Sheikh to have this on twice. Riyadh Season and Turkey have done us proud on that one.
Beterbiev
I guarantee you
again.
this will be it. This will lose money on any card in the world.
Look at that. Beterbiev almost
outside
doubled.
Of the purist, no one knows who either one of these two are.
He doubled the output, didn't he, in the last round? Beterbiev.
In the last round.
We're back in centre ring here to start the 6th round as well. Both of them have traded some nice shots here. There's not a whole lot in it through the first minute.
Bivol's not showing any signs of fear at all.
No.
Engaging in the middle with Beterbiev.
He's up for it, Neutral. He's up for it, bro. He's up for
There's,
it.
There's respect, though, isn't there? That's the thing. They respect each other because they know what each other can do. But at the same time, it's almost like...
a nice choice right hand that was from Bivol.
Yeah.
Right into the top of the dome for Beterbiev. I don't think either of these men are going to knock each other out just because of that respect. I just think they're both too good. Like, Bivol's too smart to get hit by Beterbiev in that way.
Exactly.
I think if there would be a stoppage, I think it would come really late, Harrison. If there is
just
going to be one. Just where you absolutely get clouted through being
and
knackered.
you're too tired to defend yourself.
Yeah, I think it would need like a 7-8 punch combination that was,
with a mixture of fatigue. Yeah, I think you're gone.
And that just between these two, it just doesn't seem to happen, does it? Because the training is phenomenal. The high output is insane, and the accuracy.
And you think this is the same work rate for 12 rounds?
It's ridiculous.
It's incredible, isn't it? It is incredible.
These two deserve the respect they're getting. They're probably the best two light heavyweights to ever lace gloves, and they're fighting each other at the same time. So. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Beterbiev nice sponges here in the middle round.
That's the beauty of it, though, isn't it? That we've actually got these two guys at the same time.
Yeah.
You know,
like I could watch these two fight another 20 times and not get bored.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I could have this as a weekly thing if they're up for
good work from the top there.
Yeah.
Back comes Bivol.
Bivol, some good range punch in there. I want to see a bit more of that from him.
He's racking up the points.
Beterbiev, though, that was a great left hand just to sort of push him away.
Yeah,
I think Bivol's got a little bit of control back here at the end of the 6th round. He's just doing the right things here. Beterbiev not going away, though. This is another swing round, Joel.
This could be a swing round.
I'm going to buy you a name badge.
Little T-shirt at Christmas. Good shot from Beterbiev.
It's like my swing round guy.
Oh, beautiful exchange.
Oh, blimey.
Beterbiev put some spite into them punches with Bivol now.
He's made that a hard round to score there at the end, Beterbiev.
In the wise words of Harrison, that is definitely 100% a swing round. 100%.
Mr. Swing. We'll call him Mr. Swing.
Mr. Swing.
Mr. Swing Harrison Perez.
Could be taken so wrong on so many levels. But
I sound like a really shit casino, Mr. Swing.
Mr. Swing. I like it, bro. I like it.
We're also
that one, guys. Are we all going 10-9 Bivol?
We're also sponsored by Mr. Swing.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
Right, how are we scoring it, guys?
I don't know.
You going better Beav on that one, yeah? Better Beav?
Yeah, I'll give that Beterbiev.
Jolski?
Full of 4-2 Bivol.
This is such a hard fight. If you put it this way, we think this is hard to judge. People have actually got to judge this.
And then people go mad at them when they do. That's the problem.
This is the thing, and
right. So
I think Beterbiev took that one just. But
Harrison, are you the same, bro?
I wouldn't be shocked either way.
I'm going to give it to Bivol. I just read a lot of appreciation from getting back on his jab there and creating a bit of range and just being.
Just quickly, lads. Beterbiev 58-56 on Chris Mannix card.
Yeah, that sounds.
He's taken the last 4 rounds.
I've got it the other way around.
So do I, actually.
And that, yeah.
But it's one of those fights, and if it ended up being that Beterbiev was up 2 rounds right now, I'd be okay with that. I just think,
and in the wise words of Robbie Williams, you're swinging when you're winning.
It's literally what you like, isn't it, guys? It's what you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what though?
Always coming forward.
I love this fight more than the first one already.
Yeah,
classic fight.
And the last one was brilliant.
It's got it 57 apiece after 6.
It's almost like it's like both men have made adjustments to be even better than they were in the first fight.
And but they've done it. But they've actually done it, and they're implementing it. They're implementing those changes.
They've gone both back to the armory and done some upgrades and come back. You know, it's just even better.
Like machines, aren't they?
They are.
Back into the middle ring again.
I think because of Bivol's Beterbiev's age, I just admire him that little bit more. It's just incredible.
Yeah. Uncle Beterbiev coming at you.
You know when you used to like go home and you'd dip your conker in vinegar and put it in the oven. That is Beterbiev. He just seems like solid, doesn't he? He is solid.
You used to cheat at conkers, Joe. You used to cheat at conkers. I don't believe you, man. How did you cheat at that
shit? But these guys.
Problem is, I used to bake mine too long and then they'd crack anyway.
I always played fair, man. Trust me, I always played fair.
So did I. I always aimed for the other person's hand.
I always went for the nuts.
Plenty of trading going on here at the end of the 7th round.
Good
round for Beterbiev.
I think he's probably on top here in this round. I've liked a lot of what both men have done here. To be honest, there's a high trade volume. Bivol is trying to create spaces, but again, he's coming into the middle ring. Is he falling into Beterbiev's trap a little bit? Maybe?
Do you think he's just taking that backward step a little bit more though now, Bivol? Because he's almost.
But I don't think
he's engaging. I think he's engaging more than anything right now. He's not using his mid-range at all.
But that's the thing. I don't think it's working for him neutral. I don't.
Having said that,
he shouldn't be trading.
Look at Beterbiev's left eye. He's getting marked up, and he was never like that in the last fight. So Bivol's, for me, is having far more success hitting that side of the face.
Just to give people a quick one, Saturday, April the 5th, Dillian Whyte versus Joe Joyce. I absolutely loved their first press conference, I have to say, when he said that Joe Joyce is buffering. I was absolutely laughing my head off.
Buffering.
When he turned around and he said, but his answers take about 10 seconds to clear. I just thought Dillian Whyte was on form that day. I have to say.
He always, big Dillian. He's always on form.
He is comedy gold, Dillian Whyte, isn't he? When it comes to press conferences and stuff like that.
Till he gets in the ring and gets found out. He's good.
Yeah.
Hawken said Mike Copperjaw has it 3-3 after 6.
Good old Mike.
I don't hate that at all. I really don't.
Considering there's 7 rounds gone, that's pretty good scoring.
I've got Bivol up 1 now. I gave that to Beterbiev.
That was Beterbiev for me, the last round.
I just like.
I've got it 5-2, Bivol.
Cool. That's cool. Cool. We talk about swing rounds. You're going for a swing fight.
Cool, blinding.
Yeah. I'm being down.
But again, I get.
Swing round.
I can see why you've got to 5 rounds here, because there's so much of what Bivol's doing here compared to the first fight that I love.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of appreciation, I think, for Beterbiev's aggression here, and in the trade moments, he just always seems to be coming out on top.
I suppose I prefer the come forward style. And the pressure style.
A lot of people do.
Don't get me wrong. I love the, the counter punch, box off the back foot, tactical, technical style. Because look at Inouye. Look at what that guy offers. Incredible on every level, to be honest. But you just think, there's a slice of each of them where you think, wow, you stick these guys together, they're the ultimate fighter.
Nice.
Look at that. Jabs landed. Look at that. Jabs thrown. 206 for Bivol, 57 landed. 257 jabs, but Beterbiev only 29 landed. He's been outlanded 2-1 on the jabs by Bivol.
I think Bivol's doing well here. I think Bivol's really doing well.
He had a
really do.
fantastic.
I think he's
yeah,
working hard. He's working
was-
hard, 100%.
yeah.
But I don't think you should stand there and trade with him. I just
That's right.
No, but
don't think
he's
you should.
landing more shots
Yeah.
though.
I
The
just feel
last-
the aggression side of his game is not as let's see profound as it
Ferocious
was in
as Beterbiev.
yeah, ferocious as in fight one. It's still good pressure work, but he's not getting anywhere near the punch success that he had in the first fight at this stage of the fight. Sorry, Joe.
I think neutral
Yeah,
when you
agree with
said
you.
though earlier, when Beterbiev punches, you can see the power in the shot because
Yeah.
it moves Bivol back.
Yeah,
There's a real snap in there, isn't there?
yeah.
And
But
Bivol doesn't have the same, but there's still power.
Bivol
but-
has beauty on his side.
Yeah,
He has the beauty side of what
Beterbiev's
the
a
judges
beast.
are watching.
he's a beast.
Bivol is boxing an absolutely sensational 8th round here. He has done everything to an absolute
Beautiful.
crisp. He's been on the side of the ropes. He's been fantastic. He's jabbed very nicely. He's been deadly accurate. He's still got a good bounce to his step as well. Beterbiev's being made to miss quite a bit here as well, like you've just alluded to with the punch, the 2-1 and the output on the jab. That's starting to kind of come into my mind now a little bit here. And I just think that nice shot there from Beterbiev, to be fair. But Bivol, for the most part, has been brilliant in this round. Just caught a little bit. But this is happening in every single round. Bivol was making look great.
That's what I was going to say,
and
Harrison.
then Beterbiev comes back with something. How good?
Every last 15, 20 seconds, Beterbiev he has a blast. And he comes out.
And it wasn't enough. It's not enough to win the round.
Let's be honest though. How many times did we see? And I know this is a completely different comparison. If you go to White versus Chisora, the first fight, right? Chisora always had the last 30 seconds where he blasted out the block, landed everything, was really aggressive, and that's what was seen.
It sticks in the judge's mind.
Yeah, because it's that last block where you think, Corey had a real good load of success. And it's almost like they miss that first 2 minutes of where Dillian was boxing his face off. And Chisora just went, and he just switched into that mode, didn't he, Jam? And he just gets the job done for that amount of time that he needs to. And it looks impressive.
Happens, they know how to rob the judges. They know how to.
He's got 2 marks on his forehead now, one the other side.
Snake it.
Yeah.
Like literally,
he's suddenly a little worse for wear.
In a lot of judges' minds, they win the round because of that.
You almost,
it's right, but it does happen. It does.
You almost don't want to judge it, and you just want to appreciate everything these guys are doing.
I was just about to say, but Beterbiev's come out with a nice aggression here in the 9th round. And
there you go.
Separate counter additions, brilliant.
Oh, look at that.
Chris Mannix, 76 all. He's given the last 2 to Bivol.
That kind of fight once again. We are just being treated here. We really are.
It's a masterclass for me from Bivol.
Two of the best of a generation right now in that ring.
Bivol
We're
for me
blessed
is
to see
far
it twice,
better
Harrison, neutral,
than in round 1.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He's grown into the fight a little bit, Bivol.
How they give Beterbiev 4 rounds in the trot through that, I just do not know. Bivol's been absolutely beautiful in this fight.
They're
getting the last 2 though, which some would say I get Beterbiev the last
thanks
round.
very
some
much.
would say you got a lucky one there, but
I've got Bivol up by 2 now. Just check my card.
I've got it 6-2 to Bivol.
I've got it level. I've got it 4 apiece.
Joel's given Beterbiev all 8.
Yeah, Joel's got it 8-0 Beterbiev, and he's going to go around and give him a birthday cake and a kiss later.
Can I just say that they're 8 swing rounds.
Joel's took rounds off Bivol.
They're 8 swing rounds.
Oh, look at that from Bivol. He slept, turned him round, and bang, 3-punch combination. He's piecing Beterbiev up now.
He's keeping his guard so strong as well, Bivol.
Yeah.
Like he always has his right hand right up to the side of his face, which I love because he knows Beterbiev's going to try and do something awkward with from the left hand.
Thing is, though, Beterbiev always has that left hand down to invite, and then he just slogs you over the top with a right, doesn't he?
It puts everybody out. It puts Smith out, Yard, Joe Smith Jr.
Bloody hell! Great right hand.
Great from Bivol. Absolutely sublime. Bivol through the card again.
Yeah.
Wow, this is fantastic to watch.
Yeah, he's
the
just
output
answering.
is the big thing here.
Yeah,
he's feeling confident, and
yeah, this is special.
He's feeling confident.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh, brilliant!
Bivol,
he's making Beterbiev miss as well. This is another great round from Bivol. The last 6 minutes from Bivol have been unbelievable.
Wait for the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, this is important.
He's still
Bivol,
going to
again,
come
has
forward
done
as he
so
always
much.
does. Bivol knows.
Bivol needs to end this round well, though.
Yeah. Here
And he
here
is.
comes.
Because this is where Beterbiev picks up those moments.
I love this
Bivol's been
movement from
tremendous in
Bivol.
this round. He's been absolutely
Yeah.
unstoppable in this round. He's dancing around.
And he's not
making
even marked
Beterbiev look
up.
ordinary.
Nice
He hasn't
Really
got a
is.
mark on him.
He looks good, man, Bivol. He's been
Oh, I tell
fantastic
you,
in this
tell a
round.
lie. Over his left eye, he's got a wee mark.
Really good. Really, really good.
That is a solid
Bivol
Bivol
round.
round.
Yeah, Bivol easy round that.
Harrison,
Easy. You guys all in agreement on that one?
I'm going to give that
I've
one to
got-
Bivol.
Got a 7-2. This is
Gotta
so
give him
wide,
one.
it's unreal for me at the minute.
Yeah, but you know they're going to screw him, neutral. You know that.
Was that the 9?
That's why I put money on the draw.
That was the
James.
ninth, Harrison, yeah.
I'm
Look
loving
at the
that
state
so
of
much. I forgot
Beterbiev.
what
He
round
can
we're in.
hardly breathe.
Surely, if this was a draw, we couldn't have another fight. Do you know what I mean?
Of course we
Oh,
could.
we're going to see a trilogy, bro. We're going to see a trilogy. Win, lose, or draw now. We're going to see a trilogy because it makes money for
It
Turkey.
would just be frustrating, though, wouldn't it, to see that these guys have literally gone to war again and it's a draw. It
Yeah.
would just
Orkan's
be.
got it
It would annoy me.
76 after 8. He's
And
had
you know
a
his
great
scorecard's
Bivol
not
round,
going to
so
be
he's now
far
got
wrong.
it
To be
5
fair,
rounds to 4 to Bivol.
neutral, you were saying about Bivol. His eye is swollen to buggery under that left eye.
I've just seen it.
Yeah,
It just
We've
shows
got
you the
another-
velocity that
You mean his
Beterbiev's
cheekbone?
throwing with.
we've got another sloth from Goonies moment going on there, lads. I'm not going to lie.
You guys.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful slip from Bivol.
Beterbiev just needs to get a bit
now got
closer here, I
Bivol
think.
1 round up. Chris Mannix has Bivol 1 round up.
Good work from
86,
Beterbiev.
85 on the cards.
Beterbiev will continue to hunt because it's what he does.
He's not going
Yeah.
anywhere.
He's never going to change his style. It's just up to Bivol to analyse and work out what he can do better than fight 1. And for me, he's answered every question.
It's exactly how I'm going to be with Marley Mason.
Until he touches it to the body, bro.
Yeah, and then I just wince and cry.
Yeah, that's it. And then turn him out. He's going to get turned.
Mate, that's it.
Bivol just landed an over-the-top right jab there, and it was unbelievable. It was just the most impossible angle.
Snapped it, didn't he?
Yeah. How has he landed that shot? That's insane.
He sees
Such a
what's
good boxer,
coming.
Bivol.
He's staying out of the way of Beterbiev, but getting the shots landed at the same time. It's
Yeah.
He's wheeling Beterbiev around to the left, to the right at will, switching him. This is beautiful work.
he switches so well, doesn't he? He'll get over to those ropes, and the next minute, bang! He's already sort of moved out of the way, and he's then got you pinned. So impressive.
Thing is, though, guys, will the scorecards represent what we're seeing? Because they like the aggressor.
I didn't see it with
the
Josh
aggressor.
Padley. Didn't see it with Josh Padley personally.
Well, he got stopped, that's him. But
He won a round, you know.
Some people were
He
saying
didn't.
on
He didn't.
Twitter,
he didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't.
oh, this is better work from Bivol.
He didn't.
And a
even
minute
right,
to
didn't
go.
He didn't.
Oh, big right hand from Beterbiev. This
Oh,
is
he
nice.
landed.
This is a close round again.
It's
another close round.
always with like a minute to go. He seems to just burst into.
I think if
Wakes up.
Beterbiev has a
Wakes
big
up.
30 seconds here, he could steal this 10th. You know, he's had some really nice success.
Yeah.
Bivol's moved nicely again in this round. It's been a lot closer.
Bivol's count
Bivol was
work,
winning
though.
it.
Bivol's
Turn
count
the
work is
screw.
unreal.
Yeah.
Look at there it is again, Joe.
There's the aggression from Beterbiev.
Bivol needs to get that corkscrew uppercut back in the game. That was
I like
working
that.
earlier. He's not letting
That's a
it happen
nice
anymore.
3-punch combination from
Yeah.
Beterbiev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jab just kind of gone to sleep here for Bivol in the last 30, 40 seconds.
Yeah, he's
This is
just letting him
really
back
nice.
in.
He's letting him, he has. He's letting
It's
jab
almost
go.
like he's
Oh, but
jabbing.
comes back.
It's almost like he's jabbing to keep him away, though, as opposed to. For me,
Bivol ended that well. What a fight we've got here, guys. This is
Oh,
tremendous action.
Bivol did end that well. I'm torn now. I'm gonna give it to Beterbiev
myself on that one.
Yeah,
I'm going
I think
Beterbiev. What guys?
I
What say you
like the
guys?
way Beterbiev got back into
I think
that
he
round.
done enough, yeah.
I think the last minute, other than the last 3 seconds where Bivol kind of put 4 shots together, I thought Beterbiev took that. So I'm a Beterbiev
Yeah, but I thought Beterbiev took that as well. But this is what Bivol's got to be careful now. He's coming into round 10. Rather much like the first fight, he seemed to be comfortably ahead, as you know, but he took his foot off the gas in the championship rounds. This is the crucial part of the fight for me with Dmitry Bivol. He cannot afford.
5 apiece now, neutral. 5
Yeah,
apiece.
he cannot afford to let the champion dominate him for 3 rounds or even for 2. He's got to take 2 out of these last 3 rounds and convincingly.
The big question for me now is going to be how much has Bivol expended in those sort of rounds where he dominated, was so slick on his feet and moving around the ring quite, heavily on his feet. Has he saved enough here to withstand Beterbiev, who's going to throw everything at Bivol now? This is a fascinating 6 minutes.
Chris Mannix gave it to Bivol.
94 to Bivol.
I've got the same.
I've got it 95 apiece.
That's a drop.
It is close.
I'm going with Jams. I've got it wider than that, but we'll see.
It's definitely close, guys. It's definitely close. It's a great fight as well.
Beterbiev's definitely having a better
everything's landed for Beterbiev here in the 11th.
This is one for the boxing absolute fandom. You know what I mean? This is literally boxing 101, the absolute purest of the purest.
I don't want it to end, Jams.
These are the best boxers of a generation. They really are.
I want them to keep fighting for the next 5 hours.
Don't be greedy, Harrison.
I would love it.
Don't be greedy.
I'd love it.
This is incredible.
I barely spoke.
To be fair, though,
I'm so intrigued on it. I'm so locked in. I can't.
To be fair, though, I'll tell you, for me, I could have watched Callum Smith versus Joshua Buatsi for ages.
Oh, that was tremendous.
I thought it was unbelievable.
His chin was ridiculous.
Not even a patch on this skill-wise.
Yeah, Buatsi's chin just like he nicked what
some really nice counter shots there from Bivol. The fantastic right hand off the top as well.
See, look at see the punch stats. They're starting to separate a big margin in their connected punches on the compy box there.
In Bivol's favour.
In Bivol's favour by 1.5 times to 1.
It's not too surprising. This is a good 11th round from both men. They've traded nicely. It's up for grabs, I think, with a minute to go.
Yeah, 100% agree, Harrison.
This is where Beterbiev kicks
Bivol's waiting for him to commit. Yeah, Bivol's waiting for him to commit now. Watch, he's going to wait to commit.
The counter work's been phenomenal in this round.
It's Beterbiev on the outside for the first time in the fight.
And let's not forget as well, guys, Beterbiev's been on the floor before. Callum the One Johnson put him down back in the day.
This is what I was talking about, Jams.
Beterbiev coming.
Oh, great work again.
I love this. I love this so much. It's really good.
Intriguing, man. I can't take my eyes off it, honestly. I can't take my eyes off it.
30 seconds to go.
Eddie Hearn's
trading both men. Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh, massive shots from Bivol.
Good trading. Bivol probably got the better of that, I thought.
And then Beterbiev replies, but I have to say, a Bivol round.
Bivol took that.
Bivol is absolutely piecing
big right hand
him
from
up.
Beterbiev again.
I've given that to Bivol.
I don't want this to
end. Wow.
Can I just say, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
This is better than the first fight, isn't it?
I don't want this to end.
This is definitely a Bivol round for me.
I think Dmitry Bivol won that one.
Yeah.
I think he's
but then again, I wouldn't be too shocked if Beterbiev's aggression got him the round as well. I mean, that's a close one.
Beterbiev faces a mess as well. You see in the state of his eye.
He is messed up.
Around the side. He took some licks, man. He took some licks as Beterbiev. Look, both his eyes are popped up. Both his eyes have been jagged deep.
His whole face, mate. His whole face, look.
He looks like he's been beat up, mate.
I think he has been beaten up.
Outside Wetherspoons at 4 a.m. You know what I mean? All banged up.
The punch stats are going to tell he's been beaten up.
And
Bivol looks fresh.
Swelling, but he looks good, fresh, ready to go.
He looks nothing like the damage he took in fight 1.
He looks quite leggy, I thought, in the 12th round of the first fight, Bivol, between the two with them. Because I gave
he
the
knows.
Final round.
I love it.
Here we go, guys. Final round. This is it.
Here we go.
Let's go.
This is where memories are made.
For the undisputed.
Here we go. Beterbiev, Bivol. Undisputed. Let's see what happens here, guys. Who's going to have the mental strength to get through this and take this fight? Chris Mannix has it 106, 103 to Dmitry Bivol. I've got it 1 round up to Bivol. Let's see what Bivol can do in his final round. Can he even get to Beterbiev?
I like
Here we
Bivol's start
go.
here in the first 30 seconds. He's back on the
beautiful
outside.
flying, isn't he?
Punching brilliantly.
He's
Nice
flying.
combination punching too.
And they're threes and
Beterbiev comes
fours.
back.
They're threes and fours, aren't they?
Yeah, but Beterbiev really nice punching as well.
Why can't this been a 15-rounder, man?
Madrimov has let me down for a lot of money, tonight.
He's still going to win, Mr. Neutral. He's still going to win. It's Dmitry Bivol, unless he gets a little bit of a janky decision.
Nice trading from both men here. Not a whole lot.
What, did you have the KO, Neutral?
No, I took Madrimov to win. I took Bivol to win
Madrimov.
this.
Sorry, I thought you meant Bivol. Okay, mate, okay.
I did a 7-fold, and I've got 6 out of 7 right. If
That's
Bivol
not
wins
too
this.
bad, matey, not too bad.
But one
Who
let
let
me
me
down,
down? I
so
think I
getting
lost
on.
on the first fight. I had Boatsy to beat Smith on points. So I lost on that one, so my bet was
Well,
off. So I didn't get a
Beterbiev
fuck
landing
after
some
that.
good shots there. Beterbiev still piling the pressure on.
Yeah, Bivol doing the right thing, though, staying where he is, and it's nice to see he's still got that energy on the outsides.
Sapping that energy away.
Beterbiev probably just needs to get really close here for the last 80 seconds. It's another close round. I'm fancying Bivol's work down the straight here.
Hawkins ringside live have scored Bivol for the last 4 rounds. Yeah, I agree, mate.
Yeah, if you're watching with us for the first time, hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content when we're not live. You're with Joel Jam, Mr. Neutral, and Harrison, and we are enjoying this one. We've got 50 seconds to go. Beterbiev versus Bivol for the undisputed, and yeah, these guys are just literally undisputed. They are absolutely incredible,
fight, guys.
Yeah, Beterbiev with some nice work here, getting in closer. Bivol's hands just going down a little bit. Both men trading nicely. Beterbiev's got him on the ropes. This is great stuff from Beterbiev. Huge 30 seconds to finish here.
Bivol.
Yeah, he's cut
just over the left eye.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to mean too much now, though, with 20 seconds to go, unless he gets a stoppage. I don't think it's going to amount to much.
Well,
referee has not had to stand in between these two once, by the way. Not once.
It's been a clean boxing purist fight.
There's no
great fights I've ever seen.
There's no clinches, nothing.
Just two good fucking
they
men.
clinched, Joe. As you said that, they clinched.
I think they earned that one.
Everyone's on their feet. Even Turkey Al-Sheikh, His Excellency's on his feet. Here we go. It's over.
There we go.
Surely, Dmitry Bivol has won this fight.
I gave that last round to Beterbiev.
I gave it to Beterbiev twice, and that cut looks nasty.
Jam, write this down. Jam, write this down. Last round, I give to Padley.
You're still wrong, bro.
No, I'll give it to Beterbiev.
116, 112 to Bivol for me.
I've got 1, 2, let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll be right back.
I've got it 115, 113 to Bivol.
Hang on, Hawkins jumping in on it now. I'm not liking this. Even the guy from Sweden is jumping in on me. What is going on?
How much has Joe for Beterbiev after 11 rounds? He means what's your scorecard, bro?
I can't remember. You write it down.
Right, Joe has Beterbiev, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Joe's got it 7-5 Bivol, the same as me in the end. But we had one round where I gave it Bivol, he gave it Beterbiev. We had another round where I went the opposite way. So he's got it 115, 113 to Bivol.
I don't know how I arrived at with you two, but I also have it 115, 113 to Bivol. I just really liked in those middle rounds.
Go. As if, just quickly, Bivol bleeding bad, Beterbiev clear winner.
No one's clear. Neither of these men have won this fight clearly.
He just means because of the blood. He's saying Bivol bleeding
as in by the damage.
I think he just means because of the cut.
But then to be fair,
bro. That means fuck all in boxing.
Beterbiev's face.
Look at Beterbiev's face. If you're going to go on damage done, Beterbiev looks more battered than anyone.
Put it this way: if we're going to go on damage done, Tyson Fury lost a lot earlier in his career than he, should have done.
Yeah.
Because that fight
instead of the draw.
That fight against
I know who you mean.
I was got out of my head. Otto Wallin. Obviously he had that fight and his eye was horrific, should have been stopped. But
that cut was
it is what it is.
It was nastiness.
Not as bad as Badou Jack's.
Come up, Joel, I'll jump out and get the scorecards, brother, yeah?
Lovely, thank you. So Jam's just going to check out scorecards. But yeah, what I will say is it's just.
Here we go. I'll look out now to make sure I catch it. See you guys in
Thanks,
a moment.
mate. So Jam's just going to pop to the scorecards. We're going to find out. So boys, how are we seeing this one? Let's be honest.
I've gone Bivol by 2, but I think all 3 options are available here.
I
And I'm
think
not going
it's
to be
still gonna
annoyed.
be a draw.
either way.
I think
Yeah,
A
it's
draw is
okay,
reasonable, yeah.
Neutral, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I hope so. I got a tenner on it. 14 to 1.
Chris Mannix in the end, 115, 113 to Bivol. It's going to be a split, isn't it? I would have thought. And, oh, by the way, the AI judge scorecard was 116, 112 to Bivol.
Thank you. Same as me.
Fucking AI.
wish- AI
Yeah.
and me just go together.
It's a majority decision.
But I think, don't they base that on punch stats more than anything?
Bivol got it, I think.
Bivol's got it. Bivol's got it. Dmitry Bivol has won with scorecards of 114, 114 draw, 114, 116, 112, apologies, and 115, 113.
I think that's
Bivol's got
fine.
it. And the
I-
new
I think that's
And
all
then
fine.
you! Come on,
Bivol
Debbie.
Well, put it this
Bivol.
way. Put it this way. Here comes the trilogy.
Here
Third
comes
fight,
the
tell me
trilogy.
where and I'll be there.
The right man has won, though, Mr. Neutral. The right man has won, hasn't he, brother?
The right man has won at last.
Can
Jack.
I just say, though, what a fight by both guys.
Ah, 2 legends. 2 Hall of Famers.
One of the
It's that
greatest
simple.
fights I've seen, that is, for the boxing purist.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest fights I've seen. I could barely speak. That's when you know
Nah,
it's a good
it was
fucking
a
fight when I
clinic.
ain't running my mouth. You know what I mean?
That was a
That was
clinic for me.
tremendous.
116, 112 against the champion. That's a clinic.
The first judge gave it a 114 all draw, and then 116, 112, 115, 113. So same as we had it, Neutral.
I
Well,
think they're
let's
all
see.
fine.
So, when do we see the trilogy fight?
October.
year?
Christmas Eve in Riyadh.
October.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be around that time, isn't it?
October's when they
New
start
Christmas Eve,
Riyadh
wouldn't
season, isn't it?
Anyway, Christmas Eve. He likes his Christmas Eve shows, doesn't he?
That could be the
And he's the
one
millennial.
that starts the one that
Millennial
starts it all,
champion
New
as
isn't
Riyadh
it?
well.
season,
The one that starts it all.
So happy
And
for Demetrius Bivol. So happy
Imagine-
for him.
imagine on that card we also get Parker versus Usyk.
Yep.
But I think that will have a show.
Which one headlines?
I think
headlines?
I think Parker Usyk would have a show of its own. I think
Oh yeah,
They
they
might
wouldn't
break
put
it
they
into
wouldn't
2.
put Usyk on the same card as
He
the
took the
think I-
WBC cap off his head.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
No,
You know
yeah.
the worst part? Chris Mannix
Bevel's-
scored it right.
Bevel's-
115, 113 to Bivol. Chris
One of
Mannix
Bevel's
scored it, same as
corner-
me and Harrison
one of-
and Joel.
I think
Unbelievable.
this is. I don't know if it's his manager, but Bevel's representative, who's holding the belts, whipped the WBC cap off his head and said, "No, you're not wearing that." Remember all the shit they gave him, Bevel, saying you banned and all that, saying he
Yup.
couldn't fight for the title 3 years ago.
Still got the t-shirt on.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
they
pushed the
couldn't
t-shirt on.
Suppose he can't take that
though,
off.
could they? They couldn't rip his shirt off.
He'll
They
take
put
all the
cap on his
merch.
head.
He'll take all the merchandise.
Someone behind him with scissors just trying to get him out of it right now.
So
But
bloody good,
what-
Demetrius,
What a
honestly.
performance! That
They've
was,
just put gaffer tape over the front and the back.
that's probably the
Like
greatest
product
card
placement
we've
on the
ever
BBC,
seen.
they've got to get rid of the Apple logos and stuff on the back of Macs.
What was your favourite fight of the night, Mr. Neutral?
Dmitry Bivol, but I'll be able, it was riveting from start to finish.
Cool, that's a
It's the
cut,
only-
though, isn't it?
It's the only thing. It's the only fight where you wanted your man to win and you think he's going to lose. And yeah,
Yes, he
but
did.
he comes through in style, and yeah, I'm so pleased for him because he's such a nice guy. And this
You know
is
what?
for his ex-wife.
The
Yeah, I'm some of them. I'm some of them.
I will say
Love
it, both of them are a massive credit to the sport.
What was your fight of the
Massive
night,
credit.
Joel?
Sorry?
What was your fight of the night, brother?
The one I never really wanted to end and I couldn't take my
Badly.
eyes off it had to be Joshua Barazzi versus Callum Smith.
Callum, yeah.
I thought that was
so.
unreal. I
What about you,
genuinely.
Harrison?
Look, we were promised, weren't we, one of the best fight cards of all time, and I think you'd be hard judged to say that wasn't exactly that. That was from top to bottom exceptional, and I want to give a massive shout out to Josh Padley of all people tonight for really stepping up. I thought Ortiz and Madrimov was fantastic, really high level fight, but Bivol and Beterbiev for me. I mean, we don't want to start overcomplicating things. That was one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life. It was just two of the greats going at it. I can't wait to watch it again. I'm sure that it's going to be as close as it has been the first two times. And what a pleasure to go through that card.
100%, mate. 100%. I'll give you mine. I'm going with Joel. Callum Smith, Boatsy for me. But that was a very, 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 very close second. But I also enjoyed Martin Piccoli getting knocked out.
And we'll leave it there.
And well, now you wrap it up.
But I have to say, also, Kabayel, this is the thing, Kabayel versus Zhang.
I almost forgot about that fight.
But doesn't that show you the crop that we've had this evening?
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is the fact that I think heart goes to Josh Padley. In my opinion, heart goes to Josh Padley to step in at the time that you did, and you were pretty much written off that you weren't going past the second round. Just shows that you actually had to have the towel thrown in to stop, because he would have just kept going. That's the sort of guy that stepped up with 5 days' notice to take on
9 rounds against a pound-for-pound star. I mean, that's
brilliant.
Incredible.
He was fantastic, guys.
I love the entire card. I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. Thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate your time. And yeah, we got to see an absolute treat tonight. So thank you very much to everyone in the comments across all of the shows this evening. It's been a ball having all of you, to be perfectly honest. All your comments, all your feedback, all your kind words. You know, me and Jam, we've had a real, you know, on personal levels, had a real rough time these last 2-3 weeks, and it's just been an absolute, you know, it's been a great time to put things aside and just see boxing. And we got absolutely treated. Turkey had a shake. You diamond. Thank you very much for putting it all on. And do you know what?
Forget,
if this is the bar, though, and they say the next one could be even better, wow, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
because if they're doing a trilogy fight, I want to see the next undercard
tomorrow night, because he's going to do a full card review. He's got some amazing guests coming on from the States, from the UK. It's going to be a big show. Harrison, you should step in, mate. We're doing a rollover where guests jump in, jump out. So come along for 5 minutes if you can. 10 o'clock tomorrow night, UK. Come through, mate. It's just to talk about this card, give your opinions, and then you can duck out. We'll bring another guest in. It's going to be hopefully the highest ever rollover guest in and out job on Tinterweb. So it's going to be
records are going to be set.
Episode 27, hosted by Mr.
Tomorrow
Neutral
night,
and
10
WSB
o'clock
Remy.
UK, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time in the United States. It's going to be a banger.
That's me bringing my
Celebrity Squares.
Well, no, honestly, boys, thank you very much. Big shout out to Jam, my brother, as always. Mr. Neutral in his corner. Thank you very much. Harrison Ferris, big shout out to all of you. It's just a pleasure to have you on. And as I say, Harrison, real pleasure to have you back on, mate. It's always really nice having you on with your knowledge and everything that you know, and your sarcasm. So yeah, thank you very much. And we will catch up with you all soon. Jam, see us out on this one, mate.
Okay, mate. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'll keep this one short and sweet. Head over to YouTube, hit the like, share, and subscribe for Boxing Media Hub. We love every single one of y'all. Make sure you follow Mr. Neutral, follow Harrison Ferris on X. Harrison's more about the horses, but he knows his boxing. He loves it. Mr. Neutral is about the hard talk. USA. He's back with us tomorrow night, 10 p.m. UK. Join us then. Me and Joel, Boxing Media Hub, Mr. Neutral, Harrison. Till then, good night. Have some of this.
Take care. God bless.
Cheers, guys.